Hi, this is Kate with Kate's Paper Creations, and I welcome you to my weekly Simply Stamping Beautiful Cards Simply Made video and blog, where I keep the cards as simple as possible using one stamp set and ink and paper. So let me show you what I'm going to be using this week. I'm going to start with using some of this laser cut specialty gold foil paper or whatever. Anyway, it's in the annual catalog, and there's a whole bunch of beautiful pieces. It comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and then you punch them out. I punched them all out and put them in plastic envelopes so that I could keep them separated and know what I had. So I've used a bunch of them, but let me show you the ones I'm going to use today. At one of my workshops recently, I shared this with you a couple of days ago as well. I had one of my customers tell me I wish that Stampin' Up! Had more stencils. And so that got me to thinking about this particular option of using these as stencils, some of these punch outs. So this is one of the pieces. This is what it looks like. I have put some removable adhesive on the back, on the gold side of this, so I can stick it down. And I'm going to be putting it onto a piece of regular basic white cardstock. And I'm just going to make it square with the world like that. That removable tape helps hold things down. Now for this particular card, I am using Misty Moonlight. And I am using the blending brushes. Let me make sure I've got this one cleaned up enough that I can use it. Basically, when you use these, you don't have to wash them every time. If you just rub them on some scrap paper until the color's basically gone, then it's ready to use on another color. They're going to stain, and they're always going to look dirty once you've started using them, but the color doesn't come off. So I have stuck this down onto a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4 with that Tombow removable adhesive. I love this stuff. I use it a lot when I'm creating. So I highly recommend obtaining some of that. Now I am going to brush out. You don't want to brush backwards. You're going to catch those little leaves that aren't stuck down, and they're going to wrinkle and move, and you don't want it to do that. So if you just brush from the center out like this, then you'll be able to, and I'm kind of tapping and brushing. And I'm not really worried about getting the whole card front. I just want to kind of just go around this piece and go out towards the edges of the design itself, of the piece itself. And I'm pressing kind of hard because those, believe it or not, those little dots will show up, and it just looks really cute. Now there it is, it's done. And I'm going to just pull it up, and you'll see, isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. And you can reuse that, of course, over and over and over again to create however many you would want. I fastened this to the front of a Misty Moonlight base card, which is just a standard A2 card, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm going to end up just attaching it flat, and it'll have that light border all around it. And I will put a white piece on the inside because this is too dark to write on. So I'll end up putting a white piece on the inside as well. Now for the sentiment for this one, I pulled this from Woven Heirlooms. Prayers and Heartfelt Sympathy. It's a little tiny bit bigger than this square in the center, but it looks okay. I still like it. So I am going to do that again. And I'm going to use Night of Navy for this so that it's just a little bit of a bolder color. And my goal is to get it on there centered and square. And we'll see if I win. Yes, it looks beautiful. So there is that one, and I'm going to let that dry, but I will end up attaching it to the front, and this is what the finished card looks like. So that is my beautiful card, Simply Beautiful, beautiful card made simply. Now, as a bonus, let me show you what else I have done. I took another one of those pieces Oh, where'd it go? Find it here. I hate it when I lose stuff. Oh yeah, I just used this again. And I did it this way so that it had a rectangle look to it. And I messed up one. I'll show you the one I messed up. I used this one, and I actually switched to Seaside Spray, and made it a softer blue. So let me show you. You know, when I originally create, I always end up with a few pieces that just didn't turn out. So this one's going to be Soft Seaside, or I got those mixed up. Seaside Spray. I'm thinking Soft Seafoam and getting it mixed up with Seaside Spray. So anyway, I'm just using the Seaside Spray. And again, just pushing out towards the edges. You're going to want to make sure you get some color around all of it. And we'll peel it up. And that is just so pretty. And then I, again, used the Night of Navy. And these sentiments came out of Gift of Hope stamp set. And it says, wishing you the blessings of, and I'm just going to center it right there. And then the word hope. Just like that. So there's another card idea. Again, very simple. And it would just layer again on the front of a Misty Moonlight. Or you could do it against a Night of Navy as well. So that's another one. But I'm not done yet. Let me show you another one I did. For this one, I took 2 of these pieces like this, and I overlapped them, matching the center, matching the shape that's in the center, and I overlapped them, get it on here square with the world, like that. And then it's got some removable adhesive on the back, and I just stuck it on the card like this. And this one I did with Bumblebee, and so it's all ready for a center sentiment of some kind, or you could create a layer and put there, or whatever you wanted. So that's another option that you have. So I hope you enjoyed today's Simply Beautiful Cards Made Simply, and all of the ideas that I shared with you, and that you got a chance to use some stencils as well, and find out that you can make stencils with just about anything. So I thank you for stopping by. I invite you to shop with me at my online store. The link will be in the description box below, and we'll see you later.